Hi everybody, this is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Tuesday, May 21st, 2024. So I was really kind of thinking that with the move down a little bit today, that we were going to come down and just kind of hit the bottom of this range, and this was how we were gonna form that wave four, where we have the minor wave four. I'll show you that on another chart, where we were just going to be doing an A, B, C, D, and then break out to make the wave five. But the bulls stepped in, they wouldn't let it down, and now we're back up again. So the next pattern that we really want to keep an eye on is this descending triangle here, ascending triangle. And what it's actually, we could actually get a target from here. So you have your 52.84, 52.24. So we're looking at 40 points. So if it breaks to the upside, then the upside target is going to be right around that the 40 points, 53.65. So that would be where this wave five ends if it's there. Now I'm going to kind of zoom in a little bit on this because, well, let me do this. I'm going to zoom out because really the pattern that actually I think it's on the daily chart. No, it's not. Okay, so the pattern that's in play is really this really big wedge. Hang on one second. Okay, here's the wedge. So this is the daily chart. Just forget about these numbers right here, but this is that large wedge that I'm following, and in this wave five most likely is going to be coming to the top of it. Now, where's the top? It's hard to say because if they're going to grind out the wave three higher and then come down, but let's just say it follows this pattern. We're probably looking right around that 5,500 level. That would be an upside target that we could possibly look for. But this wedge right here is very dangerous because, as I said, the downside target's down at 4,600 level. So, we're most likely this wave four is going to be what triggers the bearish divergences in place. And then again, I'm looking, where we're going to get a pretty good nail biter to the downside. And if we break this wedge, then we could really see things pick up on the downside. But right now, you could see we still have some waves to go before we're going to complete this. So let me explain what these are without getting too technical. So you can see where we have this 1, 2, and now what happens is we started subdividing it. So now you have a smaller one where you have 1, 2. This was our wave 3, and again, this is we're making the wave 4, whether we completed it or not, or we have to come down again. We have to wait and see. But that's your 4, and then once that completes, we're probably going to see that the move up to the 53.65, which is the target of the ascending triangle. And then once that completes, that's where our wave 3, the larger wave 3, is going to be. And then from there, typically what happens is the wave 4, once it does, it comes back and actually tests the previous wave 4. So that would be looking for a move from the 53.65 back down to the 53.85, 52.85. That would be the wave 4, and then the wave 5 would bring us up to these levels here. And again, these wave structures don't always work, but as you can see right now, if we do break out and make this wave 5 here, we're going to have some pretty good sell signals on the hourly chart. And again, that's just going to set up the wave 4 down. So that's where I'm saying expect some chop. And the thing is that, like, the dangerous part about this is if this pattern fails, because right now, like I said, it's an ascending triangle. We know the upside target on it. But if it fails, what this could be then is a failed wave 5, and that's where your wave 3 ended. And then from there, we probably even go deeper than this wave 4 because it's not too far away, and we'd probably be coming down and testing these right around the 52.60 level, maybe even a little bit further down. But right now, the pattern that I like right now is probably this ascending triangle. It obviously is subject to change if anything happens, but expect chop before we make this final wave 5. But the direction should be, higher, at least into, probably the beginning of June, or right, after Memorial Day weekend. And then, from there, we'll get a little bit of a deeper pullback, and then, we'll start completing this final wave 5 up before we see a larger pullback. So, short term, Bears, they're going to have to right now get the price through today's lows, 52.97. If they do that, then they're just going to be coming down to the bottom of this range that we're in at the 52.84. If the bulls can break above it, as I said, the upside target's going to be right around that 53.65 level. And with that, let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.